Okay, here it is. First part of June. I've got my raspberries going up. Got some setting on already. I've got yellow and red mixed together over there, so that should be kind of nice. And I got my sage going underneath the beautiful clematis. Some nice sized blooms on it. We had a really rough winter this year, so we lost a lot of things, but we're replacing a lot of things too. Got a little sedum hen and chick bed right there. And then we've got different kind of structures in the garden this year. I used the old trunk of the Christmas tree as a support. Got pole beans planted around it. Over there there's snow peas, just plain green ones. And then over here is the leftover piece of cattle panel that I used for making tomato cages. I just stuck it up on the end, and it's got yellow snow peas, and they bloom pink. They're beautiful little blooms. I can't really get too close to it, but it real pretty. And then, like I said, I've got my heirloom tomatoes and red romaine in between. Then I've got radishes planted in between the stepping stones. And then I've got bush beans over there. And then I've got shallots, tarragon. Can't really see through all the grid work there. But I've got a huge bush of tarragon, a bunch of shallots, and some garlic, big old bush of oregano, and some mint, and some thyme, those little small leaves down there, and a bunch of strawberries. There's all kinds of strawberries just starting to turn. Then we lost the big cherry tree that was right here. It was a flowering cherry, just got freezing damage in the spring. But all the flowers are doing nice. Got tons of things blooming. And then over in the corner, the hostas are all growing really nice. This one hosta, it's Sum and Substance is the name of it, and it is just massive. It's almost 4 feet across and about a foot tall. It's really nice. And the bamboo was killed to the ground this year, so it's doing pretty good, being that it's grown 6 feet already this year. It's a wonderful, wonderful privacy screen. And then we've got a massive salvia bush here. It's a perennial salvia. Wonderful blooming. A new oak leaf hydrangea. I'm hoping that that'll do nicely. And then the new fountain is over here. All it is a piece of copper conduit, and I laced it onto a fence post, and then Samantha looked up how to do Japanese writing, and she wood burned into it. It's very cool. Got some rocks put around there. I'm going to change it out and put some gravel around the basin, so it'll look a little bit different next time I show it. And I got blueberries that are setting on, or already set on actually. They'll be ready to pick here in probably another month or two. And got some mole activity in my sprinkler box. I don't really like the moles. I ran out of places to plant tomatoes, so I planted one in the flower bed. That should make Samantha happy. And then got a vine maple from the forest over here, and a vine maple from the nursery over here. I'm hoping that they'll grow up and kind of provide a nice area for the side here, because it's just a little 5-foot wide section. But air conditioner's kind of noisy. And then I've got a Causa dogwood over here in the corner. It doesn't hardly bloom at all, but it's nice and bushy. Blossoms are really small, but it's kind of stunted because the neighbor had a huge water leak over here, so it's been causing some havoc. Notice how the bamboo plant's really small from being all flooded out all year last summer. And the rest of the bamboo up the other way is nice and tall. So nothing really likes the wet feet. Oh, and I've got horseradish. And it's got beautiful foliage, but I guess it's completely invasive, so I keep it in a pot. I'm anxious to try that. And this is the Miss Kim lilac. Only had like 4 blooms on it. It's its second year or third year. I'm gonna give it one more year before I decide whether it's not gonna be there anymore. So, oh, and also this is a Black Beauty elderberry. It's not blooming yet, but it'll have pink blooms and black berries, and the leaves are supposed to stay black. And it should get a little taller than that window there. So it should fill in nicely. Anyways, next time, oh, there's the cat Raja. That's it.